With the news confirming that Dragon Age 4 is still in the works, it definitely has us speculating where the next installment may take us, especially considering how we left things in THEDAS after Inquisition. As Ash took you through where we think the next Mass Effect may take us, I've got the enviable task of looking at the future of the Dragon Age series. Hi, this is Rima back with Odyssey Gaming, and today we'll be looking at some different theories of where we think we may be going in THEDAS when we return to the untitled 4th installment of the Dragon Age series. And even though the last game in the franchise was released a few years back, I'm still going to pop on a wee spoiler warning just in case. Dragon Age has always been about large-scale events through the eyes of individual heroes. You as the player have been in the shoes of the Warden, Hawk and the Inquisitor through some of THEDAS' biggest events, such as the Fifth Light, the onset of the Mage Rebellion, and ultimately the Breach. So logically, we would be expecting to see a new hero with a different background to the heroes preceding them, taking on the mantle in the newest installment of the Dragon Age series. Hopefully continuing on the tradition of allowing the player to choose their race and class, and even hopefully adding back the ability to choose their backgrounds like we saw somewhat in Dragon Age Origins. And a new hero needs a big bad threat. Why not the end of everything? Pretty big stakes if I do say so myself. The end of the Trespasser DLC for Dragon Age Inquisition revealed that Solas, one of our most trusted companions, had effectively set in motion a whole heap of business when he, who is now revealed to be the Dreadwolf Fen-Haral, gave the Darkspawn Magister Corypheus the orb that ultimately caused the Breach in the first place. Solas' ultimate goal is to tear down the veil that separates the Fade and the waking world to recreate the world of the Ancient Elves, and as nice of a sentiment as that would be, it would see the death of countless people, which of course the Inquisition cannot allow. It also becomes clear that Solas' actions in the past have also led to the downfall of the Ancient Elven people, which in turn was blamed on the TEVINTER Imperium, which has caused massive distrust on the Imperium ever since. This tricky, complicated, high-stake history with Solas makes him the perfect anti-hero, or even hero-villain, to fight against. With the Inquisition having to face Solas, a foe that they probably feel very responsible for sorting out, it's not a stretch to think that the Inquisition will make an appearance in the new game, especially considering that the Inquisition still lives on in some capacity, working in secret. Will we get to return as the Inquisitor, or will we be an agent of the Inquisition? Or will the Inquisition just be another faction we need to contend with in the politically troubled world of THEDAS? And with the Inquisition setting their sights on gaining new allies in more unexpected places, it seems like TEVINTER is their next step. This makes sense considering how the Inquisition has left the rest of THEDAS feeling. Even with all the good deeds the Inquisition has done, and all their friends in high places, much of the rest of THEDAS wants to control, contain and lessen the Inquisition, leaving them unable to strengthen enough to take on someone as powerful as an elven god like Solas. Now that is where TEVINTER comes in. For one, they aren't friendly with Ferelden, Orlais or the Free Marchers, and secondly, with the newly made influential figures like Dorian Pavis on our side, it could be a good starting point for a defense against Fen-Haral. And with the TEVINTER Imperium, the island of Parvalon won't be far away. Both TEVINTER and Parvalon have been much talked about and discussed in the game, but unexplored and definitely loaded with potential for lots of story. With the Qunari's interest in Fen-Haral very evident, they would probably be eager to get in on the hunt. For me, the weirdest and most curious mystery at the end of Inquisition was what was going on with the Grey Wardens. The Wardens have always been this thread that ran through the series, and after Inquisition they retreated back to their headquarters in WEISSHAUPT to sort matters out because it was revealed that they had been influenced to help Corypheus. And now, WEISSHAUPT has gone silent and there's ominous rumours of something weird going on. Are the Wardens heading back down a really dark and disturbing path, or are we heading back into the armour of a Warden in an organisation that's trying to mend itself and put itself back into the good graces of THEDAS. The Wardens, like the Inquisition, give us a great opportunity to play any race, any class, and come from any background. And I have to say, it would be damn nostalgic just to go back into that Griffin armor. This is probably the most unlikely thing to happen, but THEDAS is just one continent in the southern part of this mysterious, fascinating world that we don't know much about. Surrounded by various seas and the Amaranthian Ocean, there are tales of strange islands, organizations, landscapes, and pirates beyond the shores of THEDAS. Not to mention the Qunari actually originally come somewhere from the east, past the ocean itself. It would definitely be interesting and unique to see what lies beyond the world of THEDAS that we know, but things are so unresolved back home, it probably would be unlikely to be seeing the new installment of Dragon Age go anywhere else other than the continent we're actually familiar with. But maybe it is something to look forward to in the near future. So those are our brief thoughts or theories of where we think Dragon Age 4 could be heading, and it seems like the way we left THEDAS, we can already somewhat assume a few things about the next game, but it's definitely fun to speculate where, when, and how. But of course, these are just our thoughts. We would love to know how you think the next Dragon Age will play out, so share your ideas and thoughts in the comments below and go as crazy and as big as you want. And like with our Mass Effect video, we'll be grabbing some of our favourite suggestions and making like a commenters edition. With that, please remember to like and subscribe, and please share this video to help the channel grow. And of course, make sure you hit that bell icon to stay up to date with all our new videos. Much thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.